Yeah. I think I had to do that. I can't let that thing transform. There's no way. Hello, my fair citizens. Strider here with another awesome jank deck. This time it is going to be enchantment based. I know how much you all love enchantments. I also love enchantments, but this one is a little bit different. I tried to do some interesting things. We put a lot more enchantment creatures in the deck, something I don't typically do, but this time it seemed really interesting. So this one is called What a Loser. Let's get into it. Now, this is going to be a Yorion deck, meaning that we have to run 80 cards, which does kind of suck. It makes it difficult to find the exact enchantments that we need at any given time. And I believe that's the only actual weakness of the deck. Other than that, it like obliterates things. So with that in mind, I have really awesome news, okay? This is very important. Gravebreaker Lamia and Storm the Festival, all right? I know. It's really stupid. It's really simple, but it's surprisingly effective. And I think if we put it in a 60 card deck, it would be way better than anybody could imagine. And I believe this is actually standard legal. So this could actually be really good, like way better than people think, which that gives me an idea. Should I make this into a standard deck maybe? Or try to? Let me know in the comment section below. So Storm the Festival is a 6-mana sorcery. It's very expensive, but very good. You get to look at the top 5 cards of your library, and you may put up to 2 permanent cards with mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and then you put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. This is fantastic because all of the cards that are in our library are 5 mana value or less. So, and we're also running primarily permanents. We do have some spells in there, but for the most part, everything that we have is going to be permanent. So Storm of the Festival is fantastic. It also has Flashback of 10. So Flashback of 10 essentially means that we can cast it from our graveyard for 10 mana, and then it exiles itself after that. And that's what's also good about Gravebreaker Lamia. Gravebreaker Lamia is a 5-mana 4/4, again 5 mana value. It has lifelink, and as it enters the battlefield, when it enters the battlefield, you get to search your library for a card, any card, put it into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. This is awesome because we get to get Storm the Festival. Storm the Festival has flashbacks, so we can cast it from our graveyard. It is expensive, but Gravebreaker Lamia also has the text, spells you cast from your graveyard cost 1 colorless less to cast. So this makes Storm the Festival cost 9 instead of 10, which is nice. Obviously, we have a ton of ramp in here. Ridiculous, right? So none of that stuff really matters. Gravebreaker is a great addition to this deck. It really helps Storm the Festival. It kind of guarantees that you can find it. And it's also a nice little source of life gain because of the lifelink. So all of the creatures that we are running in this deck are going to be Destiny Spinner, Sanctum Weaver, Sythis, Nightmare Shepherd, Nihilist Forerunner, and Gravebreaker Lamia. So every single creature in this deck serves its purpose very specifically. Every single card has its place. Destiny Spinner essentially prevents all of your spells from getting countered because we're only doing enchantments and creatures, so it makes all of our stuff uncounterable, but also it is a win condition in and of itself because you can pay 4 mana, target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is the number of enchantments you control, and it's still land. We have a ton of enchantments in the deck, and it's a Yorion deck, so we get a ton more enchantments. So all of our creatures can be very powerful. Obviously, you can activate it more than once in a turn, so it's fantastic. One of the other creatures that we have is Sanctum Weaver, which you get to tap at X mana of any one color where X is the number of enchantments you control. Again, we have a ton of enchantments, so this is amazing. It's great ramp. Highly recommend it. The next creature that we're going to go over is Sythis. It's a 2-mana 2/1. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain a life and you draw a card. Amazing. This is ridiculous. It is a legendary, which sucks, but it's still ridiculously good. And then, of course, we are running Nightmare Shepherd for the big memes. It's a 4 mana 4/4 flying, but whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1 and it's a nightmare in addition to its other types. So this is hilarious because, again, all of our creatures are also enchantments, and all of our enchantment creatures have amazing abilities, so we don't really care if they die for the most part. So Nightmare Shepherd was really just board wipe protection, and since we're running a lot of board wipes, it's also very good. We essentially just rebuild our entire board once we exile everything. So it's a hilarious addition. But then we're also running Nylea's Forerunner. Now, Nylea's Forerunner is a 5 mana 5/3. It's pretty bad. It has trample, and then it says other creatures you control have trample. This is fantastic because obviously we want our creatures to have trample, and it is an enchantment creature on top of that, which is amazing, right? It's exactly what we want. And then, of course, Gravebreaker Lamia, another creature. We kind of already went over it, so I won't go over that, but it's just a 4/4 with lifelink. We're going to make all of these creatures into big threats with Unnatural Growth. That's right. Unnatural Growth. It's a 5 mana enchantment. At the beginning of each combat, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. And this is exactly why we're running Nylea's Forerunner, because when we're doubling the power, we want to make sure the damage actually gets through, or else it's pointless, right? So giving everything trample is exactly what we need. And once again, it's an enchantment creature, so we get to draw cards from it. Fantastic. So there's a lot of synergy in this deck with all of the creatures that we have, and then Unnatural Growth, but then also Nightmare Shepherd still protects all of our creatures from dying. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, obviously, it's not the greatest deck, all right? I'm not going to say it's the greatest deck ever. However, it is really, really fun. I did enjoy this quite a bit, so I will say that it is the truth if you're going for fun. It's not the greatest, though, but definitely fun. If I were to make changes now, I would take out Nightmare Shepherd and Meathook Massacre. Those two cards seem to be the weakest. They did the least amount in the deck as a whole. So I would say take out those 4 cards, add in another Unnatural Growth, and possibly another Gravebreaker Lamia, because finding the Storm the Festivals is super, super important because you can just run away with the game at that point. No pun intended with the Nylea's Forerunner, right? No pun intended, right? No pun intended. But all that put aside, if you want to play and build this deck, it's going to run you 61 rares and 5 mythics. This deck is expensive. Apparently enchantments are just expensive. So this deck is very expensive. If you don't have the cards, I would not recommend building it. But if you have the cards, this is a hilarious, super fun deck. So if you want the deck list, it will be linked at the top right-hand corner of this video. It'll send you over to my Aetherhub page. If you want the text-based version, it'll be in the description below, as well as another link over to the Aetherhub page. Stay salty and enjoy the games. Yeah, Gravebreaker gets the Storm the Festival into the graveyard, so I can cast it. All right, I think we have too many tap lands. Would be my initial guess. No. No, we're gonna do this. Even though it's not drawing a card, it's still ramp, right? We can do this into that and then into Enchantress Presence? No, I don't think we do that. Jesus. Yeah, that's a big nope. Nope. Big nope. Apparently, it's not a big nope. I thought it was. Let's do this. Try to draw something good. Yeah. And then we can blink our Binding the Old Gods, and then we Gucci. Alright, because this only has protection from werewolves. Yeah. I don't got no fucking werewolves. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Fuck! There goes my draw engine. Do need to do this first. Then 3. There. Now you can't target my shit anymore. Bitch. Target D's nuts. I mean, they could have a Wrath, which would also suck. Oh. That's unfortunate. Wasn't very nice at all. Do I have any gods in this deck? This only gets gods, right? I kind of want to kill that. Oh. I forgot that Destiny Spinner did shit. The number of enchantments you control, and it's still... Wow. Destiny Spinner OP. I can make 2 lands? It doesn't matter. All right. Wait, am I still short of mana? Oh no, because I have Gravebreaker Lamia out. Who plays Cleansing Nova? Who the fuck plays Cleansing Nova? Also, this is fucking horseshit. Conclave Tribunal? This fucking sucks. And Conclave Tribunal. But they're playing Cleansing Nova in a Divine Visitation deck. You know what I mean? I'm like 99% sure they're also running that fucking Mana Tithe. Wipes creatures too. I know, but usually you would run something that doesn't do that. Thanks for the 12-12 bet. You know what? Let's just shuffle our graveyard back into our library, shall we? Let's just go ahead and do that. You did blow up all my shit, but you know, that's fine. It is fine. I'll take it all back. I'll just keep doing it over and over. And again. 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 Infinite Squirrels. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a shame if I had Settle the Wreckage for your Infinite Squirrels. But, I mean, they're essentially dead next turn. They still have to block. Unless they can get... This thing gets something. They're suspiciously keeping up 4 mana. I don't trust this in the fucking slightest. Like, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Yeah. I feel like they have a settle. Ooh, they had the combo in their hand. They definitely have a settle. Unless they literally just top deck that, they had a settle. Settle. Thought I pulled a Kaiba and destroyed every copy of Settle except for yours. I don't know what that means. Kaiba dis dick? One of those jokes? Is that what that was? I feel like you have Settle, opponent. It has Trample, so they can't just, like, let it go through. They have to double block my Godless Shrine and then let this go through. And then they go down to 5. Or they Settle the Wreckage, right? It's their only way to stay alive for one turn. And then they can top deck another Cleansing Nova, right? Zombie Wave. Alright, the old rope-a-dope. The old rope-a-dope. Hello, everyone. My name is Strider Stone. I'm the mayor of Sodium City. I'm currently getting roped by a infinite squirrel deck. AMA. AMA. It was infinite squirrel tokens with divine visitation. That's actually kind of pog. What up, Sid Gandhi? How you doing, mine? Who beats Yugi's grandpa? Rips his blue eyes. Only Kiba has blue eyes. Nice. What's the best brand of beef jerky? Homemade. The ones that people sell on the side of the road. That's the best brand of beef jerky. Yeah. 100%. Opponent, where'd you go? I was only winning. What's so wrong with that? What do you have against winning? What's wrong with winning? I thought everyone loved winning. I loved winning. Clopoopy. Fuck does that mean? You're a clumpoopy, bitch. I need to go down to 1 of each of the snowlands. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that. That's not good. That is not good. I can't tell if they scryed to the top or not. I hate that. Okay. Wrath of God. Oh. Well, that hurts. Hey, I also got a Wrath of God. I meant Day of Judgment because I had them, but I did also get a Wrath of God, which is pretty pog. Yeah, which one would you like, opponent? You can Pikachu whatever card you want. Good draw, good draw. Another good draw. Another one, and another one. This hurts. Oh no. The fucking sacrifice a bitch? Oh no. Throbbing Inspector. Am I dead if I do that? Don't know. Damn. I was kind of hoping for not that. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for not that. Land would have been Pog. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 mana. I can Storm the Festival, but that's not really going to help. Think I have to Wrath. I can Enchantress Presence into a Wrath. Fuck. That is unfortunate. Wait, does this make... Oh. I was like, do they have something that makes shit indestructible? I was so scared there for a second. Three, 4, 5. Alright, come on, give me a land. Lands are nice. Lands are good. That is also a very good card. That is also a very good card. So I get to Syphilis into an Enchantress Presence. That gets me 1 life. What are you doing? Stop it. Do I storm? Do I go the safe route? Fuck it. Storming. Nice. Nice. Alright, where is Storm? There it is. Alright, lifelink, let's go. Let's go. Fruit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's only 3 mana. Alright, let's go lifelink. Alright. Sure. I can do this, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then heal for 4 if I need to. Yeah, just to get this on the battlefield. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Discard a card? Sure. So we Nightmare Shepherd into a Wrath whenever we get one, right? Like W? Storm here. Damn. I was hoping for something a little bit better. That's fine. Oh, hey, we won.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I calculated Xaxes on accident. I mean, on purpose. 5 head. So good at this game. The best. The absolute best at this game. Nobody could have mathed better than me. I was the best mather. My bad. I also should have played the blocker, I guess. I should have expected Cavalcade with what they showed. So I don't know. But yeah, that was... Damn it, I keep forgetting to change the lands! God damn it. instant kill? No. Instant kill?
Someone gets hurt. My friend is here to help your pain.
Please don't kill it this turn. Sure.
I'm excellent, and you're, well, not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird ass Super Friends deck. It's 3 mana Super Friends.
Details, then tea.
That's not good. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Curious. Your defects don't seem to bother you.
Let's not let you do anything with that. Discard a card. All right. Shit. Yeah, it's pretty good. Luckily, we get to blink everything with Yorion.
I find your attacks unoffensive.
Shouldn't they still be kind of attacking? War. Yeah. Why not? Why not? I do need some type of enchantment, though. I would like to draw cards. I would like to draw cards. Yeah, I would love to draw cards. Well, that sucks. I suppose I should have saw that coming. Yes. All right. Do you have another one? Do you have another one? Oh, but you have that, which is also very annoying. It is also very annoying.
Guess I cracked first.
So let's do that. Let's do that for now. Destiny Spinner gonna be putting in work. Yeah, they can't target my Destiny Spinner. So Jovin's fucked. Yeah. Well, they didn't like that. They did not like that. No. Only after you tapped off a white? Okay. I feel less stupid then. It's my other green source. I mean, this is green, but... Okay. So it sucks that it's legendary. I didn't really want all of them. All right. It's a really good draw. I'm kind of worried. Don't know what kind of deck it is yet. Damn. I don't like missing land drops. Missing land drops is bad. It's a life lesson. Alright. Oh, we missed more land drops. Fuck! Alright, we're missing land drops. One land out of that? What the fuck? Wow, there was one land out of the top 5. That's crazy. Well, yeah, these two. Yeah, when you have 4 lands in your hand and you're not searching for lands, and those are the only cards you have, and you have like 6 on the battlefield already, it's pretty rough. I really like the Nightmare Shepherd tech. Guy won 1 out of 15 games against you on stream. I probably way more than that. I lose to those decks all the fucking time. Why did I not play this? Did the box opening go? It went alright. We didn't get any like Tefries or anything. I don't know what that's for, but I don't like it. Please don't kill that yet. Yeah, it's for dragons. Huh. Wow. See. I see. I see. All right. I'll take 4. I like it. I think it helped a lot. I think it helped a lot. Please attack. Please attack first before you transform. Please attack before you transform. Do you have a counter spell?
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated. 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 Debated.
I refuse to discard a card. Okay. Yeah. I think I had to do that. I can't let that thing transform. There's no way. I just can't let it. Wait, opponent, come back, but you were Grixis. Huh? But Grixis. In the end, this deck ended up going 8 and 7. So it wasn't the greatest deck, but it obviously wasn't the worst deck. We had to make a bunch of changes. There was obviously 4 different versions, so there was a lot. It ended up being 3 and 2. There's still a couple changes that I believe we can make to the deck to make it even better. However, the way it is right now, I think it is in a very good spot. As far as what it's going to lose against, that's kind of hard. Pretty much anything that can get rid of a ton of enchantments. So anything that's using planar cleansing or cleansing Nova. So usually any type of Bant deck or Azorius control. Those are what we're going to have the most problems with. Everything else is just kind of a, do we have the answers or do we have the answers in time? So for the most part, we can answer every single card that is in the game. The problem is that it's a Yorion deck, therefore we have 80 cards. Having 80 cards means it's harder to find the answers. So if we can get the answers, we should win. Pretty plain and simple. we don't really have any weak matchups, like I said, unless they can blow up all of our enchantments with a Planar Cleansing or Cleansing Nova. And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, do you think Tamiyo is an underrated planeswalker? Here are your answers. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.